P.A.Rody here in my luxury hotel suite in the city of Konya. We're still in Turkey. Konya has 1.5 million people. This is a very historic city, but we are staying in the news section. As you can see, it's a bustling metropolis, so there's plenty of business for my empire here.
Konya is the 5th biggest city in Turkey, and it's considered the most fundamentalist city in all of Western Turkey. It has modernized considerably in recent years. Apparently used to look like something out of the Flintstones, like a caveman city, but now, as you can see, it's much more contemporary and inviting.
P.A.Rody here at an ancient ruin. This is an ancient Colosseum here in Turkey on the Mediterranean coast in the Anatolia region. Now this stadium, this Colosseum, goes back to the 2nd century A.D. during the Roman Empire. The Byzantine period or some such nonsense. Anyhow, the Romans built it, and it fits a total of 15,000 people. And they are currently using it for modern-day plays and operas and symphonies and P.A.Rody lectures. I'm going to be giving a lecture tonight in the stadium on how to conquer foreign economies and make a ton of money doing it. And it's a sold-out crowd. I'm very excited. I hear that P.A.Rody is going to be in the audience because he performed here a couple months ago, and now he's here to watch me give my lecture on business. So also, another fascinating element is that this whole stadium was under the soil. In the 19th century, they discovered it, and in the 1930s, the Turkish hero Ataturk made it into a museum. And so now it is preserved for all the world to enjoy. So I'll see you at the next archaeological site here in Turkey along the Mediterranean. P.A.Rody here in front of what they call the Cotton Castle here in Pamukkale, still in the western part of Turkey. These are minerals, over 100 minerals gathered together, and it looks like it's snow and ice, but it's not. It's here all the time. Right now it's summertime, and it's all still here, so that's the proof that it is not snow or ice. So don't try to lick it if you're thirsty. It won't do you any good. Probably won't taste all that good. So the waters are supposed to have great healing powers. I'll be building the new P.A.Rody resort area right on top of it. So if you want to come enjoy it, you have to pay $1,000 a night to the P.A.Rody resort and spa. And of course I paid off the local officials, as I always do. Gave them a couple of extra belly dancers to enjoy themselves with, and they gave me everything I wanted. So even though this is a World Heritage Site, I could be building my resort right on top of it over the coming year. So be sure to come and pay your money, and then you can enjoy it, like I'm going to do today. I have taken my shoes off in order to walk on the water. In order to walk on this section of the Cotton Castle, you have to be barefoot. It's the rules. Even I couldn't change that, and of course I have respect for the beauty of this area, so I have kindly removed my shoes, even though the resort will still be built here, and at that time I won't need to take off my shoes ever again. But in order to make sure that the deal comes through, I'm going to go ahead and obey the rules this time. So this is a barefoot P.A.Rody saying bye-bye from the Cotton Castle.
Ladies and gentlemen,
P.A.Rody here. We are now in the ancient city of Ephesus. Ephesus is one of the most important cities in ancient Greek and ancient Roman times. The Greeks started this city back in the 8th century B.C. Then the Romans came along and took it over and built on top of it. And this was a port city, so it was very important. And this is one of the most popular sites in all of Turkey. It was all under the soil. This entire site, which is very expansive, was under dirt until the 1800s, the middle 1800s. That's when they discovered it.
Well, it's fine, except it doesn't like okay?
Here I am in front of the library at Ephesus. That magnificent library building. It is just gorgeous.
And now we are in the ancient city of Troy, and this is the Trojan horse, which used to be right next to the Trojan chicken and the Trojan rabbit, but those were stolen by those great bastards. Here is the super futuristic lobby of my hotel here in Antalya.
This is the Turkish Mediterranean. It's a city of 1.5 million people surrounded by mountains and beaches and ancient Roman ruins. It's an amazing combination.
Up until this year, the #1 nationality to come to Turkey was the pesky Germans. But this year, because of all the corruption up in Russia, the Ruskies are the #1 group, the #1 bunch of people. Because of this, the people in the tourist trade are going to have to learn Russian. As it is right now, most of them can speak German as well as Turkish in this area. Now then, I'll give you a little information about Turkey. The whole country is on 2 continents, Europe and Asia, or Asia Minor as they call it. 3% is in Europe and 97% is in Asia. However, the people of Turkey consider themselves to be European, because it's the Europeans who they do most of their business with. Of course, I'm going to be changing all of that. The P.A.Rody Empire is going to be doing so much business here in Turkey that America will take the #1 spot by storm. Now this is the rocky coastline of Antalya. You can see it's incredibly rugged, and those waterfalls there are one of the landmarks, one of the icons of Antalya. There's the Turkish flag once again. This is the Old Town section, the colonial section as they call it, of Antalya. You can get away from all the high-rise and mid-rise towers here and look at all the beautiful red-tiled roofs. And that tower there, Turkish tower, is another icon of Antalya. And here's the harbor where we left just moments ago. Now I'm urging y'all to come to Turkey because there's so much variety here and the food is to die for, and I mean to die for. Now then, this shows off some of the lush vegetation here in Antalya. And you can see some of the hotels on some of the rugged cliffs. Most of the coastline here is cliff-like, but here's the one stretch of beach that is here. It's not even a sand beach, it's a pebble beach. So it's not real comfortable to walk on with your bare feet, but it'll just have to do. And here's another bit of trivia for you. Istanbul is the only city that's on 2 continents. Half of it's in Europe and half in Asia. But Istanbul was in the last episode, so let's just get with the program. This is Turkey Part 2. On this, the 3rd and final morning in Antalya, I had my cameraman take this gorgeous panoramic shot. He thought he was going to be paid overtime for this. Of course, his contract states otherwise. He'll never figure it out till it's too late. So let's all say a collective farewell to Antalya. Bye-bye, Antalya. And now let's say hi to Casa Dusi. This is my beautiful hotel, and this is right on the Aegean Sea. This is a very popular stop for the cruise ships because of its proximity to popular historic spots such as Troy and Ephesus. Look how beautiful the water is before my oil freighters destroy it.
And now for one final look at P.A.Rody's handsome face here in Turkey. Join him here in Pergamon.
P.A.Rody here, still in Turkey, working our way up the west coast, and here we are in Pergamon, an ancient Greek city that was built in the 4th century BC. And behind me you can see the Acropolis here in Pergamon. Below is the modern city of Bergama, but the ancient city, like I said, from the 4th century BC was Pergamon. And of course, I am now king of everything that you see. Not Zeus, but me, right here in Turkey, at Pergamon.